Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see scripting based ServiceNow interview question and answer. Okay, so let's proceed with the question. So for the question, I'll just go to the incident form. Okay, so question is basically we have to auto populate assignment group. Okay, based on the choices selected in the category field. Okay, so for example, in category, if we select software, then in assignment group field, automatically software group should populate. Same for hardware, network, and database. Okay, so what the choices is selected based on respective group should be populate into the assignment group field. Okay, so for example, let's say again, if we selected a network, then in this network group should automatically populate. Okay, so we have network group, but as of now, it is not populating because we have to define this scripting. Okay, so this is the question basically. Okay, so let's proceed how we can implement this one. Okay, so basically, to implement this scenario, we have to create a client script. Okay, so let's go to the client script. Okay, okay, so we will create a new client script. Okay, so let's define its name. Okay, auto populate assignment group. Okay, and we have to select the incident table and type is on change because based on the category. In category, we are going to change the choices. If we select the software, then assignment group should be software. If we select network, then it should be this network. Same for hardware and the database. Okay, so we will select here on change based on the category field. Okay, yes. So we will save this record. Okay, and let's start the scripting. Okay. So to implement this scenario, first of all, we have to read the current value. What is the current value under the category field? Okay, so for reading the current value, we will define one variable. Let's say variable get category value. Okay, so friends, follow the camel case practice if you are defining any value, any variable. So that is very important. Okay, so we will use a gform API, which is the out of the box functionality in ServiceNow we have, and we will use gform.getValue. Okay, first and we will use we have to pass the backend value of a category. Okay, so how we can find out? So go to the incident form again, right click on the category, show category, and we have this field. So basically, this is the backend value of a category. Okay, so we have to pass the backend value. Okay, now we have a category value under this particular variable. So we will write one alert. So basically, it is like a log. So we will see like what is the coming under this particular value with this particular variable. Okay, so alert get val. Okay, so we have a fair idea. Okay, we will save again. Okay, go to the incident form, refresh this form again. Okay, so if we change this particular value under the category, then this on change client script will be triggered. Okay, so if we select software, so we can see the software is stored under that particular variable which we have created. Okay, so if we select a hardware, then hardware is stored. Okay, so successfully we have uh, retrieved the value of a category. Okay, current value of a category. Okay, so remove the statement alert. Okay, now we will apply if condition. Okay, so if get val equal to software, for example. Okay, then assignment group should populate with the software group. Okay, so for this we use again gform dot set value. Okay, so in this we have to pass, you can see in the suggestion as well, first we have to pass the string, after that the value basically here. Okay, so we can use the third parameter as well, but for the moment it is not required. Okay, so we have to pass the assignment group backend value, and the second one we have to pass the sys id of the assignment group here. Okay, yeah. So to find the backend value of assignment group, we will go here again on the form, right click on the assignment group, show assignment group, and this is the backend value of assignment group. Copy, paste. Okay, and now we have to search for a sys ID of a assignment group. Okay, so for that we will go group table. So sys user group dot list. Okay, so this is the basically group table. Okay, so we have to find the software one. Okay, so this is the software group. Open it and copy the sys ID. Okay, so to copy the sys ID, we can click here, right? Just right click here and copy the sys ID. Okay, or you can also copy the sys ID from the URL. Okay, This all these are the sysID. Okay. So go back to the script, just paste here. Okay. Paste and save. Okay. Let's go back to the incident form again. Refresh the form. Okay. Now we will change the value from inquiry to software. And if you notice, the assignment group is automatically populated with the software group. Okay. So in the same way, we have to implement for hardware, network, and the database. Okay. So let's say if we click on the hardware, then it should be the assigned to hardware group, but we have to write the code for that. Okay. For the moment, it is software. Okay. Because we have to define the logic criteria, like based on what category, based on the what choices we have selected, the assignment group should be changed. Okay. So let's define for other condition as well. So else if get val equal to, for example, hardware. Okay. Then it should assign to the hardware group. Okay. So again, we have to use the same gform dot set value. Okay. Again, we have to pass the backend value of our assignment group. Let's copy, paste. Okay. And now we have to pass this ID of this hardware group. Okay. So we will search for hardware. Yes. Copy the sysID, go to script and paste it. Okay. And semicolon. Now we will again write a code for the network one. So if the get val equal to network. Okay. Then we have to assign for the network one. And again, the similar set of lines, set value and backend value of assignment group here. Okay. Then we have to find the sysID of a network. So go to the network group first, open it, copy the sysID, paste it. Okay. Now the last one is the database. Okay. So again, else if get val equal to database, then again it should assign to the respective group. Gform dot set value. Assignment group, backend value here, and again sysID for the database one. Okay. So go back to the group table, search for database group here. We have and copy the sysID and paste it. Okay. And save the script. Okay. So let's do it. Okay. We're going to test. Okay. So as of now, we have inquiry and help. So for that we haven't defined anything. Okay. So let's go to the software. Then software group is populated. Correct. Go to the hardware group is populated. Correct. Go to the network group is populated, and go to the database is populated. So again, if we go to the, for example, it's hardware, then hardware group is populated. But if we go to the inquiry and help, so again the hardware group is there because for this particular choice we haven't defined anything. So we will define one else condition. So if any other choices are there apart from these four, then it should populate with, for example, let's say service desk group. Okay, so we will define else gform dot set value. Okay, copy this one. Okay, and then we have to find out the sysID of a service desk group. Okay, so let's say service. I search for it. Yes, we have service desk group under the table. Copy the sysID, paste it, complete the statement by semicolon, and save the script again. Okay, so let's go back to the incident form again. Refresh the form. Okay, so if we notice, so for the moment the inquiry and help is selected. Okay, but assignment group is empty because we have created this client script based on change. Okay, and if we want to populate assignment group on the onload as well. Okay, so we have to write the onload client script, or we can convert this on change to the onload as well. Okay, we will see how we can convert, but for the moment it is empty and this is the expected behavior. Okay, so if we change the category to software, then software will populate, and if we go back to again inquiry and help, then service desk will be populated because this script will run based on the on change of the category field. Okay, so initially if we loaded the form, the value is inquiry help, but this assignment group was empty. Okay, because of the client script is running based on change choices on the category field. Okay, so if you want to convert this particular on change client script into the onload as well, so we have to remove this statement, because if the form is loading, then it is returning nothing. So if you remove this statement and if we save, okay, So now this client script will work as a on load as well. That is on change as well as on load as well. Okay. So for example, if we refresh this form, okay. So if you notice earlier when we have reloaded this form, the assignment group was empty because that time this client script is only working on change, but now this client script is working on both scenario, both on change and on load. Okay. So in that way you can implement both the scenario in the single client script only. Okay. So again, if we refresh this form, you see, again, the group is populated. And if we go back to any other choices, the network, for software, and for inquiry and help, it is service desk. Okay. So in that way, you can implement. And one thing as well. So if you noticed, we have used the hard coded value of every group into the client script, but that is not the good practice because uh, for that, we can use the system property. So for the moment, you can practice like that. I will create a separate video how we can use system property inside the client script, and which is going to be the best practice. As of now, this is okay. 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 So that is the only in this video. We'll meet in next video soon. Okay. Bye.